Hello students, good morning. Welcome back. Today we will start chapter 2 of web programming. The chapter name is web design. Okay. In these chapters we have the two main contents. The first one is a concept of effective web design and the second one is a web design issues. Uh, in concept of web design is the most important parts of the in every and each and every websites. Okay, the first one is the website planning, the how to create a website and how what is the planning of for the creating a website or how to build up a website. Okay, so these are the phases that we discover for the creating of websites. The first one is set your purpose and goals. Set your purpose and goals in first and important phase for the creating a website. The purpose, what is the purpose of this site? Do you want to provide the informative websites or promote a service websites, sell a product, etc. Second is a goal. The what is the goal for the building this website? The two are more the common goals are either make a money or share a information to our audience. The third is a target audience. Is there a specific group of people that will help you reach your goals? It is helpful to pictures your ideal customers. Consider the age, gender, or interest. This will help to determine the best design style for your website. Okay, so this is the most important phase for the creating a website. Set your purpose and the goals. The second, the second is a create a budget. Okay, so what is the actually main main part of the your calculations we are costing your websites, the expense, what is the expense for the creating a websites? The expense may include the cost for web designing, the scripting and hostings. Okay, so these, so you have to calculate your budget for the creating the web, the most and effective websites. The third is assigning roles. Assign roles. The different stakeholders having the different roles in the web development process, like owner, managers, team leader, developer, graphic designer, content writer, DBA, etc. They should also aware with the deadlines and the new developments. Okay, so this is the third phase of the website planning. The fourth one is a create a content strategy. The create a content strategy. The what kind of information will the target audience be looking for on your sites? Are they looking for the specific informations, a particular products or service? Okay, so the the creator contents. Okay, the content is nothing but the any text which on websites which gives the some informations to our audience or visitors. The first, the phase 5, the structure of your website. Okay, the structure of your website. The structure of your website, the important and mandatory phase and features for the attracting our audience. So divide your website in the categories, and after that you have decides the what is the structure and what is the uh, steps or what is the categories of your our websites. The next one is a create a mockup. Okay, the mockup is which is also known as a wireframe, is outline of a websites. So, the write down your categories, and after that you have to mock up, or you have to divide and outlines for the websites. After that, phase number 7, start the designing. Okay, the implementation parts we have to start for the websites. Uh, After that, we have to the testing. Okay, the testing is the most important part for the developing process. Okay, after the development phases there is a testing and discovering phase. The testing is done by the QA, also the responsible for the preparing the test cases. The following are the types for the website testing. First one is a content testing, the second one is a functional state testing, and the third one is a design testing. Okay, we have to after the we upload the files to the server in most cases. Okay, after that the last is a maintenance. The last phase is the maintenance. In this stage the maintenance of the website is done for a limited period only. Maintenance means the updating the contents and the design of the websites. The maintenance facility provided by the limited time provided by the company, but if the user wants to the extend the service they have to charge to extra for it. Okay, so these are the phases. The first one is to set your purpose and goals. The second one is to create a budget. The third one is assign roles. The fourth one is to create a content strategy. The fifth one is a structure of websites. The sixth one is a create a mock-up. The seventh one is to start designing. After that, the testing, and the last one is maintain your website, yani maintenance. Okay, so these are the phases for the website planning. Okay, the next topic is the web design issues. In each and every websites, we have some issues for the creating a websites. तो आज हम देखेंगे कि हाँ वेब डिजाइन issues क्या है. Okay, the first one is the browsers and operating systems. Web pages are written in the different HTML tags and views in the browser window. The different browsers and their versions greatly affect the way of page is rendered, as a different browser sometimes interrupt same HTML tag in a different way. The different version of HTML also supports the different set of tags. The support for the different tags also varies across the different browsers and the versions. The same browsers may work slightly different on the different OS and hardware platform. To make a web page portable, test it on a different browsers on a different operating systems. Okay, this is the first issues for the ब्राउज़र एंड ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम्स. ओके, तो हमें ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा और हमें वेबसाइट्स क्रिएट करने के टाइम जितने भी करंट ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम है और डिफरेंट ब्राउजर्स है उस पे हमारी जो वेबसाइट है टेस्ट आउट करनी पड़ेगी कि हाँ वेबसाइट हमारी व्यू ऐसे हो रही है और ऐसे नहीं डिस्प्ले ऐसे हो रही है. सेकंड इज द बैंडविड्थ एंड कैश. द यूजर्स हैव डिफरेंट कनेक्शन स्पीड bandwidth. Okay, to access the website, the connection speeds plays the important role in the designing your web pages. If the user has low bandwidth connection, a web page contains the too many images, it takes more time to download. Okay, the generally users have no patience to wait for the longer time than 10 to 15 seconds and move to other sites without looking at contents of your web pages. Browser provides a temporary memory called cache to store the graphics. When the user gives the URL of the web pages for the first time, the HTML file together with the all graphics files referred in the page is downloaded and displayed. Okay, the second issue is the bandwidth and cache. The third, the display resolutions. The display resolution is another important factor for affecting a web page design, as we do not have any control on the display resolution of the monitors on which user views our page. The display screen or screen resolution is a measure in terms of pixels, and the common resolution are 800 into 600 and the 1024 into 786. Okay, so these are the common resolutions we have currently. So we have three choices for the web page designs. The first is a design a web page with the fixed resolutions. Okay, the second is a make a flexible design using the HTML table to fit into a different resolutions. Second options. And the third one is if the page is displayed on a monitor with the high resolution, the page is displayed on the left hand side and some part on the right hand side and remains the blank. We can use a centered design to display a page properly. Okay, फर्स्ट इज रिजोल्यूशन में हम क्या करेंगे. सपोज हमारे पास रिजोल्यूशन नहीं है तो फिक्स हम वेब पेजेस डिजाइन कर देंगे. द सेकंड ऑप्शन है कि हम जितने भी रिजोल्यूशन है उसके वाइज हम टेबल्स क्रिएट करके हम फ्लेक्सिबल डिजाइन क्रिएट कर सकते हैं. द थर्ड वन इज जो लेफ्ट साइड और राइट साइड के पोर्शंस है उसको हम फिक्स कर देंगे और जो सेंट्रली है हम उसको यूज कर पाएंगे. द थर्ड द लुक एंड फील. The look and feel of the websites decides the overall appearance of the websites. It includes all design aspects such as the website theme, web typography, the graphics, visual structure, navigations. Okay, So what is the look and what is the feels of the overall websites? The next issue is the page layout and linking. The website content of the individual web pages that are linked together using a various navigation links. Page layout defines the visual structure of the web page and divide the page area into the different parts to present the information of varying importance. Page layout allows the designer to distribute the content on a page such that visitor can view easily and find the necessary details. Okay, the page layout and linking are the most important issues, though we have to find list out what is layout and what is the linking. Okay, कि यहाँ पे ये लेआउट होना चाहिए, यहाँ पे ये कंटेंट होना चाहिए, तो ये सारी चीजें हमें पहले से डेवलपमेंट के वक्त, डिजाइनिंग के वक्त ध्यान में रखनी है. The next one is locating informations. The web page used on a computer screen, and the screen can be divided into five major areas such as the center, top, right, bottom, and left in this particular order. The first major area importance in the terms of the user viewing in pattern is the center, then top, right, bottom, and left. In this a particular order. ओके, तो वी हैव टू डिराइव कि सेंटर में हमें कौन से कंटेंट रखना है, टॉप में क्या रखना है, राइट में क्या रखना है, बॉटम में क्या रखना है, एंड लेफ्ट में क्या रखना है. ओके, तो ये सारी चीजें आपको ध्यान में रखनी पड़ेगी. द नेक्स्ट वन इज मेकिंग design user centric. It is very difficult for the any web designer to predict the exact behavior of the website user. Okay, however, the idea of the general behavior of the common user helps to in making a design of the website user centric. Users either scan the information on the web pages to find the section of their interest और द रीड द इंफॉर्मेशन टू गेट द डिटेल्स. ओके, तो ये चीज हमें ध्यान में रखनी पड़ेगी कि हमारी जो वेबसाइट्स है वो यूजर सेंट्रिक होनी चाहिए. नेक्स्ट इज अ साइट मैप. Many websites, many times a website are too complex as there are large number of sections. Each sections contain a many pages. It becomes difficult for the visitors to quickly move from one part to other part. Once the user selects the particular section and the page is in that section, the user gets confused about where he or she is and where to go from there. To make it simple, the keep your hierarchy of informations to few levels or provide the navigations bar on each and every page to jump directly to a particular sections. So we have to create a site map. The next one is a browser compatibility. Okay, right now the browser compatibility is the most इम्पोर्टेंट इश्यूज ऑफ करंट सिनेरियो. तो ये चीज़ हमें ध्यान में रखनी पड़ेगी कि कौन से हर एक ब्राउजर है तो डिफरेंट ब्राउजर का चेक करके जो कंपेबिलिटी है वो हमें सेट करनी पड़ेगी. द नेक्स्ट वन इज प्लानिंग एंड पब्लिशिंग वेबसाइट्स. ओके, तो द प्लानिंग एंड पब्लिशिंग वेबसाइट्स, दिस इज ऑल्सो द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट इश्यूज फॉर द वेब डिजाइनिंग. ओके, तो हमें ये ध्यान में रखना पड़ेगी कि हमारी प्लानिंग क्या है, हम कैसे वेबसाइट पब्लिश करेंगे, तो वो सारी चीज़ें हमें ध्यान में रखनी पड़ेगी. एंड द लास्ट वन इज अ डिजाइनिंग इफेक्टिव नेविगेशंस. ओके, तो नेविगेशंस हमें ध्यान में रखने पड़ेंगे कि यहाँ से नेविगेशंस हमारी वेबसाइट यहाँ से यहाँ पे नेविगेट कर रही है, यहाँ से यहाँ पे नेविगेट कर रही है. तो ये सारी चीज़ें हमें पर्टिकुलरली ध्यान में रखनी है कि कि the main menu is this, the sub menu is this. Okay, and these are the subcategories. Okay, so these are the web designing issues we have covered in these chapters. Okay, navigations can be defined as the way from move one page to another page in the websites with the help of the hyperlinks. Thank you. In this chapter, suppose आपको कोई भी doubt है या कोई भी query है, तो we have discussed in the doubt solving sessions. Thank you. Have a great day.